Hi, Paul Sackis, Good News Planet. I am so happy to talk to Lucia Kaiser. Hi, Lucia. How are you?
I'm great, Paul. It's great to see you. I miss you.
Long, long time. I'm crazy
Long
about
time.
you. And you're just such a humanitarian. We're going to actually today talk, and we've been interviewing and working with you over the years, many times, for many, many years. And so it's a big honor. But I want to share this honor with our audience that you've been given because you have something to do with a Lifetime Achievement Award for contribution to film, TV, and humanitarian. Uh, it is just marvelous. It's actually happening tonight in Cannes, in France.
Actually, tomorrow at Con is the official award. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the
Tomorrow
13th,
night's
right?
the official award, right?
Okay. And first, let me congratulate you because you are so well deserved. She knows everybody. You come to her at party, and she just knows so many talented. She was with
Thank you.
Johnny Carson. She was with Bruce Lee, right?
Right.
And in a very serious way in both of those and other things, Democratic Committee and stuff. So, but the award that you're getting here, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's from the AFI, American Film Institute. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the AFI World Peace Initiative, which is an organization that was founded by Princess Angelique Monet many years ago. I only met her 2 years ago when I received the Amazing Global Empowerment Award at the UN. She was on the panel, weren't you there? You were
I
there.
wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. Okay. There were a lot of people there. I thought you were there. So
It
I
sounds
met,
like a thing I would be at, but something else must have been going on.
must have been more important than me, Paul.
Yeah, would have probably had to be really more important, only in the sense that it probably was something maybe serious,
No,
in the
no
sense
problem.
of, and we love each other. So I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
no, I'm
and
teasing,
you
but I
would be the
really believe
first
that.
to
So
understand me.
she was on the panel, the Princess Angelique Monet. She lives in Kensington. Believe it or not, she lives in lives in Kensington Palace. But we zoomed a few months ago. I met her when she was on the panel, and since then she's been wanting to honor me with this organization. It's a major lifetime achievement award for my, as you said, contribution to humanity, film, and television. And so a few months ago, she zoomed from her. It was quite interesting because she zoomed from. She says, "I'm in Kensington." I said, "Kensington? You live in Kensington? The palace?" And she said, "Well, I'm not in the palace, but right near it." She lives between Simon Cowell and what's his name? The other one, Piers Morgan, and she's right near the Princess Diana Museum. So she zoomed and said, "We want to honor you. You're my icon because of all the barriers you've broken for women." And I said, it was such an honor, especially at the Cannes Film Festival, which Paul, Cannes happens to be, when my husband was alive, the, the biggest part of my life is every year from Hawaii. The great days when we had lots of money, we would take 4 weeks and go to Cannes, not for the festival, just go to the south of France, 2 weeks in Italy, and then New York, Broadway shows, take my parents to dinner, and back to Hawaii. So Cannes and the south of France is very important to me. So when she zoomed, of course they were going to, they invited me over, everything, first class, but I still didn't want to get on a plane at this point because it keeps going up and down with the closing, the opening of countries, the Delta variant. So we decided I would do the acceptance speech from here. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. She did a live interview from Cannes last Saturday for an hour that people can find. It will be on YouTube eventually. So
And we'll link it. We'll put the
yeah,
text.
yeah,
The text is already there. So
yeah. Thank you.
we just need
But I'm
to.
very excited because it's a big, big honor. It's literally covering, my from Johnny Carson, Bruce Lee to everything I'm doing now. By the way, my new film, the film that which I talk about briefly in the interview, is now called Vincent. As you know, I've raised a tremendous amount of money, and we couldn't shoot last year during COVID. So Bonnie Timmerman is our legendary casting and co-producer. And exciting news you don't know about the film, it's still based on Todd Volpe's book Framed, but we changed the name to Vincent. it's still going to be about the world of art corruption based on, his humble beginnings and how he became rich and famous in the art world, and his prison term and how he lost everything. But it's, when I was in LA 2 years ago, you might remember I was with my dear friend Quincy Jones, for dinner, and I invited Todd to come over. And at the same day, I invited Todd to meet Barry Navidi. Barry Navidi is Al Pacino's film producing partner and a very good friend of mine. We've always wanted to produce a film together, so we're producing Vincent together. So their writers are tweaking the script, and hopefully we'll be shooting this fall. Once we get our director in September, October, we have a final script. Then we'll be shooting hopefully at the end of this year, finally.
Congratulations. What a passion and that you put out towards this project.
It's been years of my life. Thank you.
I probably as long as I know you so long. So,
yeah, I know.
So it's a beautiful. You're a mentor. You're someone I really look up to, and myself as well. I can give you the good news, humanitarian and TV and film awards.
Thank you.
From Good News as well. And I will share though some of the good news that Good News has. First of all, Paulie Sladkis, that's me, way back in 1972, and Television City, when I was the assistant manager of the studios there, got the opportunity to do two, not one, but two AFI salutes to James Cagney and to Orson Welles.
No, I didn't know that.
Work on those with the Nelson Riddle Big Band at Century City, and I was in awe. Now, I kind of think that Frank Sinatra did sing.
Really?
And I believe that to be so. So it just happened when I was there, 72 to 75, two AFI salutes. So, in California, AFI Institute is like, American Film Institute is such a big.
Oh, that's so fantastic, Paul. I didn't know that.
I'm going to give you one more thing, because I know you've been a cheerleader for us and introduced us. In fact, and we're going to go out to dinner, you and I.
Yeah, Dion was supposed to come to my home tomorrow to celebrate. She lives a mile from me, but she is in LA. She's very sad she won't be able to celebrate. She finally went to see her children.
Beautiful. Well, let me know when she comes back so we can have that dinner that I said we.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, 100%, and I'll tell you why. We have a celebration. Our celebration is tonight, the 12th.
Wow.
Monday, tonight, on the 12th, in Cannes, France, Woodstock Forever, that I've worked on for 32 years, is being presented. Woodstock Forever, Peace, Love, and Hope.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know.
At the Cannes, it's called the Global Small Film Festival by Andreas Aquino at a big, beautiful villa. And he's making my sizzle reel of the 2-hour plus movie into 3D. And he's showing it there. We did some promos. And, this was like one of my...
I know.
Accomplished because I've been in now a few film festivals with it, and I've been not exactly in the festival because I think you pay a lot of money to get in those festivals. So for me, I just been at the site. So like Andres he's been doing it 7 years. He has a big, and supposedly he has Andy Warhol stuff. He's a showman. He's a auteur showman here in New York. So it's a big deal. It would be a nice show, but I didn't go for the same reason as you didn't go. I didn't feel comfortable going on. I've never been there, and so it became what it was.
Oh, but congratulations!
So we both have.
If I was there, I would have been at your event.
You could have accepted it because Dionne Warwick is the host. She's the host. She's the host of we broke it into 3 sections, but basically she's the only real host of the show. She did the love section in the Orange at the park over there, Stokes, I think it was, the baseball player, and talked about her dad, the minister, and And then she talked about her AIDS outreach with, the gang over there, Elton and Lionel and Gladys. And so, I mean, I loved it. It was heaven to heaven. It's in the movie.
So
1,000%.
Dion's still in part of it, right, Dion?
100%.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when you did.
100%. This woman's not going anywhere. She's on.
Yeah, no, that's fabulous.
Where can you get that?
So
And that's because of you.
exciting. You and I are both in con. You and I are both in the con, and we're both here.
I know, and celebrating with each other, and broadcasting. And this will go up tomorrow. Hopefully, I ask the guys to work on it. And we're bulldogs.
Yes, we are. It's so thrilling for you. I'm so happy. You deserve it. You're a great man.
It takes I'm not gonna diminish my situation, mainly because I got my grandkids that helped to produce it. You helped to produce it. Dion helped, because my movie isn't mine. My movie is everyone's, and it's just everybody has been in my life is in it. Whether either some segment of it, because that's what it's all about. Just the peace, brotherhood, sisterhood. Just like, I mean, and you're how many events this lady puts her name to, and not just puts her name to, shows up, and blah, 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 blah. All right. Lucia, last question. I'm asked about, I ask people, what is, we do the Peace Day outreach, and we're doing it again on the 21st. Love for you to be involved on September. And it's either going to be virtual and or an event in Times Square, which we've done for about 7 years in a row. And so I usually ask people, what does peace mean to them? And or I ask them, what is faith? I have 4 categories now. Good news, what is good news? What is peace? What is love? And what is hope? Or any one of those. Anything you'd like to share with
us? Well, the peace part is, of course, very important, especially with this award. The organization that's giving me the award, it's all about peace. And my life and the world is about peace. I think, I didn't say this. I wanted to say this in my speech, so maybe I'll say it here. Because, when you're giving a speech, sometimes you forget. But I feel that there's too much darkness in this world. And I feel strongly that, especially the entertainment industry, if we all came together, I mean, the whole world can come together, but there's so much power in the entertainment industry. I really feel there's more good people than bad people, and that we have to eradicate the darkness and get rid of poverty and homelessness and human sex trafficking. You know how I feel about that. And then to me, of course, we both know God in our lifetime. That will probably never happen, maybe, but at least a big goal. And to me, that would be big time peace, because I'm just, it's gotten so bad. It got worse during COVID. So that's a big part of my life, as you know.
You're fantastic. You exemplify that AFI salute. You exemplify it. They couldn't have picked a better person. And I know some of the people for a long time that are part of that advisory committee.
Oh,
and
great.
Those are every single one of them is a powerhouse in this world, and all the good things. So they obviously think a tremendous amount about you, and they should. I love you. Okay.
I love you. Bless you. Come out to see me soon.
I will. Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Love you.
I love you too, Lucia. Bye-bye.